Runners called forward, and they're off. They're racing over the 2.5-mile journey for the Tote Quad Park. 4 places in 4 races. Handicap hurdle, 10 flights of hurdles await them. Coringo is pretty quickly into stride, and he's one of the first to show. Well, there is the grey Lady Vivona. As they go then to the first flight of hurdles, Cador is another one who's prominent. Motion to strike amongst the back markers in the early stages with Petite Ganache and Catalytic, as Coringo cuts out the early running in the hands of Harry Reid as they head away down the far side of the course for the first time, with the white cheek pieces leading the way in the 2 shades of blue, Cador, and splitting rivals is Lady Vivona. There's a 3-length break then to Pretty Miss Marla in blue and white, followed by the yellow sleeves of King's Chorister. Only Fool's Own Horses in the purple and blue hoops with a blue cap as they take the first of the flights over towards the far side of the course, and Petite Ganache, another handicap debutant, was the last to rise, and it's a good 10 or 12 lengths behind the pace-setting Coringo, who leads Cador and Lady Vivona towards the end of the back straight first time round. Pretty Miss Marla shares 4th place with King's Chorister, and deep on the track is Only Fool's Own Horses. On the inside in maroon and white chevrons with the star on the cap, that is Ronaldinho. In the owner's second colours with the light blue cap is My Valentino. They take that flight upsides in mid-division. Still towards the rear is Catalytic. Motion to strike is held up in red and black, and Petite Ganache whips them in as they swing towards the home straight first time round. Front 2 have pressed on as they take the turn. Lady Vivona has settled back in 3rd place, 5 lengths behind Cador and Coringo, the 2 leaders, as they make the run into the straight and head on towards flights 4 and 5. Coringo just in front from Cador. Reminders at the back of the field for Petite Ganache from Adam Nicol. He's the back marker as they race on towards these 2 flights in the straight. On the left it is Coringo, on the right as they head towards this flight Cador. Front 2 will take this with a handy advantage of some 3 or 4 lengths over Lady Vivona. Pretty Miss Marla going the shortest way in the blue and white. This recent course distance winner is next. King's Chorister held up just off the pace alongside My Valentino, the wide racing Only Fool's Own Horses, as they make the run towards the flight that will be the last in a circuit's time, and the leaders were in unison at that flight. Petite Ganache was once again the last to take it as they head past the judge in this Tote Quad Park. 4 places in 4 races handicap hurdle. Coringo disputes it with Cador, 4 lengths to Lady Vivona, and then comes Pretty Miss Marla. My Valentino on the inside, Ronaldinho out wide, and just being bumped along there is Only Fool's Own Horses from King's Chorister. No move from Motion to Strike, who's alongside Catalytic, and the back marker by 3 lengths is Petite Ganache as they go towards the flight on the side of the course. And this is number 5 with the leader Coringo now going on by a length from Cador as they race towards this one. Only 2 lengths to Pretty Miss Marla, who's moved up now for a share of 3rd place as they jump this flight of hurdles. Petite Ganache still at the back of the field with Motion to Strike as they make the run right-handed once more over on the far side of the course. And here Cador is almost back on terms with Coringo as they head to the next. Lady Vivona still holds 3rd just ahead of Pretty Miss Marla. My Valentino between that pair, and the white cheek pieces against the fence of Ronaldinho. Only Fool's Own Horses hasn't been the fluentest of travellers here as they go on towards the next flight of hurdles over on the far side, where there's a slight mistake from My Valentino, and Only Fool's Own Horses being pushed along quite seriously here by Finian O'Toole in the mid-division on the outside of the field. King's Chorister's the ladies to come off the bridle towards the back, and still the back marker is Petite Ganache. They go on towards the flight on the side of the course, 3 from home, and with the advantage it is Coringo who's done the front running here from Cador. They've been 1 and 2 from the outset. My Valentino, Lady Vivona the next 2. Slight mistake there from Pretty Miss Marla. Next in the field on the outside is Only Fool's Own Horses. One that's made steady progress from the back of the field is Motion to Strike along with Catalytic. They've both improved well. Struggling to keep up is Ronaldinho. They're in the line for the judge now, and they're heading towards the final 2 flights, and Coringo is 2 lengths clear of Cador. My Valentino shares the 3rd position with the fast improving Motion to Strike, who's in the red and black stripes. Also keeping on well is Catalytic to join the leaders, racing then towards the final 2 flights of hurdles, and coming to take it in the centre Coringo. On the left will be Motion to Strike. These the leaders, with also right there still Cador. Just behind them the green cap, the spot spotted jacket of Catalytic, and only Fool's Own Horses is keeping on strongly for pressure and is now mounting a challenge as they head towards the last. So on the left, Motion to Strike. On the right now, only Fool's Own Horses. Coming there on the scene is Lady Vivona, Cador just in behind them over the final flight. Motion to Strike the far side. Only Fool's Own Horses is towards the near side, and these are the two that will battle out the finish. Only Fool's Own Horses and Motion to Strike. Only Fool's Own Horses, a determined ride throughout here from Finian O'Toole, and he'll back up that Carlisle win with another success. Motion to Strike was second. Cador was always prominent in third, and Catalytic came hold there to hold every chance. Drop back into fourth.
First number 3, Only Fool's Own Horses. Second number 5, third to number 9, and fourth number 1. The full result of our third race this afternoon, the Tote Quad Pot, 4 places in 4 races handicap hurdle race. First number 3, Only Fool's Own Horses. Second number 5, Motion to Strike. Third to number 9, Cador, and the fourth horse, number 1, Catalytic. The distances were 3/4 of a length and 5 lanes. 3/4 of a length and 5 lanes.
And a call for an RD2 rep. Would he come to the wing room, please?
And just confirming as well that our sponsors had the best turned out award for this race. It went to Lisa Harris.
Heading towards the final 2 flights, and Coringo is 2 lengths clear of Cador. My Valentino shares the third position with the fast improving Motion to Strike, who's in the red and black stripes. Also keeping on well is Catalytic to join the leaders, racing then towards the final 2 flights of hurdles. And coming to take it in the centre, Coringo. On the left will be Motion to Strike. These the leaders, with also right there still Cador. Just behind them the green cap, the spotted jacket of Catalytic, and only Fool's Own Horses is keeping on strongly for pressure and is now mounting a challenge as they head towards the last. So on the left, Motion to Strike. On the right now, only Fool's Own Horses. Coming there on the scene is Lady Vivona, Cador just in behind them over the final flight. Motion to Strike the far side. Only Fool's Own Horses is towards the near side, and these are the two that will battle out the finish. Only Fool's Own Horses and Motion to Strike. Only Fool's Own Horses, a determined ride throughout here from Finian O'Toole, and he'll back up that Carlisle win with another success. Motion to Strike was second. Cador was always prominent in third, and Catalytic came hold there to hold every chance.
At the starting prices, first number 3, Only Fool's Own Horses at 9-4 favourite. Second number 5, Motion to Strike at 9-1. And third number 9, Cador at 16-1. The total returns, win number 3, £2.80. The places, number 3, £1.20, number 5, £3.20, and number 9, £4.30. Total exacta, 3 and 5 in the correct order, £24.30.